Donald Trump has also locked in a deeper consequence that sits beneath all the others, too, which is that future accountability mechanisms are now weaker, not stronger. International justice does not survive by force of arms. It survives because even powerful states pretend to be bound by it. And the moment that pretense collapses, as it now seemingly has, every genuine attempt to hold criminals to account elsewhere becomes that bit easier to dismiss now. Leaders accused of atrocities will now point to Caracas and say, this is what justice looks like when the United States decides. And this is how impunity actually ends up spreading. Not because crimes are defended, but because the system claiming to punish them proves itself selective and coercive. Trump hasn't strengthened accountability by seizing Maduro. He's weakened it by demonstrating that accountability is subordinate to alignment. And that damage does not show up immediately in the headlines, if ever, when it comes to the mainstream. But it shows up later when extraditions end up failing, and when courts hesitate, and when states refuse cooperation. There is also a temporal consequence here that can't be escaped. Leaders watching this unfold are not thinking about Venezuela alone. They'll be recalculating their own futures. If surrender, negotiation, or electoral loss can now plausibly end in forcible removal and trial by a rival power, then stepping down becomes an existential risk. The rational response to that environment is not reform, it's entrenchment. Power is clung to harder. Transitions get delayed. Repression becomes preventative rather than reactive. This is why the damage extends far beyond Trump's opponents. Even leaders aligned with Washington now have to ask whether alignment still offers protection or merely proximity.